I mean, look, I mean, yes, you're absolutely right. I mean, I think the first agency really did the kind of big long table thing was Mother in London. And when they work first came out, everyone went, oh my God, that work feels so different. And it's like, they must be creative geniuses. I don't think that was the case. I mean, Robert and Mark are brilliant. But I think what made it different was the fact that they actually had people collaborating the whole time. So it's had different perspectives around the problem and the solution. So yeah, Ed was absolutely right. You can do geographical things to make it work. Hey, yeah.
Can you comment on getting the client involved in the co-creation process so that it isn't the relay between the agency and the client?
Our best relationships are we involve clients super early in the process. So, you know, we're having conversations around the strategy and conversations around the work earlier.
Are they actually involved with the rest of the team?
It depends on the clients, frankly. Some want to be, some don't want to be. And we'd probably have some we'd rather have than some we wouldn't, just because of who they are as people and organizations. And I think the best work, though, we have is when we have the closest relationship and the most input from our clients. I genuinely believe that. I mean, I think, you know, Frito-Lay, for example, I think has been probably some of the most consistently interesting creative work out of Goodby over the last 4 or 5 years. It's the one the client is probably involved in the most. So yeah, it's about creating those moments where people work together and come around a problem and trying to stop that transactional nature of relationships where you're selling an idea to someone. Because I think that's when things get really weird, is when you're selling. It's actually when it's a conversation and you're working together on something, everyone's got ownership, everyone kind of has their input into it. It's just way better. Hi.
So everyone always brings up how planners should be involved in the creative process and how that's really important. How involved should the creatives be in the planning process?
Totally involved. Totally involved. So, you know, the way we work at the moment is creative people get involved in developing the strategy and the briefs. They're not the lead, that's a planner still, but they are absolutely involved and they contribute pretty heavily to it. And I think it's really important because if you can get that thing again, where you break down these stupid silos that exist, what you find very quickly is it's more efficient, you get to better work, the strategy becomes more creative and the creative work becomes more strategic. And it's just like win, 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 win. And I think that's where you get the best work. The best work tends to happen at the intersection of disciplines where you kind of got, you know, tech producers, creative people, strategists, account people, and the kind of the intersections where the kind of interesting stuff tends to happen. So involve them earlier. And also, actually, I think creative people love it because it helps them understand the business problems. So you're not just solving advertising, you're actually solving business problems. Hey.
Since you started at Goodby, you were talking about how people are kind of set in their ways like before you got there. Have you done anything to inspire the creatives in particular to think more digitally?
Yeah, I don't think I was set in the way. Anyone watching from Goodby, I was not set in my ways. They were not set in their ways. No, we have done stuff. I mean, we're blessed in that we are really near Silicon Valley, so we can actually get interesting leading-edge digital stuff into the agency pretty easily. It's about having relationships with people in the valley, I think is one thing. What we do have is we have a blog that kind of curates interesting work from around the world that we kind of give to creative folks. We have a session, I think, about every month now where we actually have a conversation around interesting work, and not about advertising work, but interesting bits of tech that are appearing and interesting things we're observing about how people are interacting with technology. And I think that's the stuff that's really useful, is just kind of forging the right moments to share that stuff with them. And it seems to have worked.
I heard rumors that Tim Melvin came to Goodby and gave his presentation.
Tim was there on Tuesday and was fantastic.
Gareth is at Gareth K, G-A-R-E-T-H-K, the letter K on Twitter. I'll be more than glad to
answer any questions and
engage with you there.
I'm around all day.
To stay on schedule. Gareth, awesome stuff.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
I think that's good.
Okay, cool.